I just spent the weekend surrounded by more comic books, superheroes, and general nerdy things than I can handle, so I'm a little bit amped. Hello to the internet. My name's Craig Montgomery, and we're here today to talk about the things that make you say, who even am I? And today we're gonna talk about failure. I went to C2E2 this past weekend, which is a big comic book and nerd/geek exposition, and let me tell you, I had a blast. I've been hesitant for years about the whole con thing because of crowds. No likey. But even though there were swarms of people, I actually did pretty okay. So yay for that one. But aside from all of the cool cosplay and really great art, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. So much cool art. So aside from the amazing art that I totally freaked out over, I had a really interesting conversation with some friends at dinner about failure. And then of course I had thoughts and I wanted to share them. I don't think it would be a surprise to anyone if I point out the fact that here in America we have a culture geared towards winning. If you haven't observed that yet, surprise! Be it sports, politics, your career, social engagements, our stories are constructed to make winning the ultimate goal. And don't get me wrong, I think rewards, achievements, and goals are fantastic things. They're extremely positive experiences that build your esteem and definitely are things that we should be trying to have in our life. But it's incredibly toxic to live in a mind frame where winning is the only option. Why, you ask? Because you're going to fail. A lot. And all of the time. And if we can't create a narrative where there is space allowed for us to fail, then those experiences are going to crush us. So how do we look at the very unpleasant experience of failing in a light that makes it okay? Trial and error. No one was given a guidebook to make it through this life unscarred. Even if you're lucky enough to have mentors to help guide you through this life, you're still going to have to learn most of your lessons on your own. And failure is an integral part of the learning process. So if we can accept that very few things are going to work out on the first attempt, we can create a space where trial and error is okay. This is much more difficult of a process for big life moments like job applications, relationships, insert your personal soul-crushing experience here. But if we're in the habit of making space for failure in our life, it's so much easier to accept that we didn't win this specific prize. So we can move into the reflective phase where we evaluate our actions and decide if we need to alter our behavior for next time, and then move on. Also, allowing space for failure in your life gives you room to reach for opportunities that you may have considered out of your league. Good energy can take you to so many places that you may have fabricated barriers around in your mind. If you're okay with failure, why not try applying for that dream job that you probably wouldn't consider for maybe another year or two? Because they may call you out on your inexperience and you'll lose the chance to apply for it in 2 years? Newsflash, that job's probably not going to be available in 2 years. So if it's within reason, why not try now? Worst case scenario, you still don't have that job. It's not a bad thing to reach for your goals, so no one's going to look at someone who's slightly inexperienced and say shame on you for applying for this position. And even if you don't get it, I'm pretty sure you're going to learn something very valuable in the process. Plus, what if you do get it? That's great. You're 2 years ahead of the goal that you wanted to have. And that's what life is about, right? Making yourself uncomfortable, pushing yourself to grow. That doesn't happen inside of your comfort zone. Life is happening now. All of the time. We can plan for the future and look towards the things that we want, but if we're not actively trying to create the experiences that we want to have right now, then you're letting the fear of failure really just kind of stifle you. So this is my tiny plea for you to go out there and challenge yourself, and fall, and hurt, and pick yourself back up and do it all over again. Because what are we doing if we're not all falling on our faces all the time? I mean, that's what I am doing and that's what I see other people doing, so I think maybe we just all missed the memo if that's not what's happening. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Please subscribe to my channel and give the video a like if you liked it. I'll see you next week, and as always, take care of yourself. Okay, bye.